For the past 48 hours, I have been mentally preparing myself for tomorrow. For those that don't know, Ruby has been battling cancer for 3 years. And she's been having more and more issues surface. On June 15th, I took Ruby to the vet because she has been coughing a lot and her breathing has been different. And I was worried that maybe fluid was building up around her lungs or heart. So I took her in and they did 3 x-ray on her. The first 2 x-rays showed that her heart, her lungs, her kidneys, her liver were all normal at her age. But when the 3rd picture came up, the doctor and I noticed it right away. Ruby has a collapsed trachea. So she prescribed 2 medications for that she's been taking every day. While we were there, I pointed out this growth I had found on her cheek. Now you can see a couple of skin tags there, but this one's different. This is not a skin tag, so that's why it had me worried. The doctor told me to keep an eye on it, so of course, I did. It hasn't gone away, yet it hasn't grown anymore. But with Ruby's history, I'm scared. She was scheduled for surgery tomorrow morning at 7:30 a.m. to have the growth removed, and I was going to have her teeth done since she's past due to have her dental done. But before that, I wanted her doctor here in town to talk to the doctor that has been treating Ruby at the VCA hospital there in Fishers, Indiana, for her cancers for the past 3 years. She was honest, told her what has happened with Ruby when they have sedated her and how sensitive she is and how they almost lost her on her 3rd radiation treatment. With everything said, the doctor here in town is not comfortable performing the surgery on Ruby. She said she would do it if I really wanted to have it done, but she's not comfortable with it. So I am not going to have her go through surgery tomorrow. We are going to take her in tomorrow morning, though, to have an aspiration of the growth that's on her cheek. I have mixed emotions on that because 3 years ago when they did an aspiration on one of Ruby's growths, it came back as fatty tissue, but I still had it sent off to Purdue University to have it analyzed, and it did turn out to be cancer. So when is enough enough? When do you know? I'm just not ready. Ruby has so much life in her. She loves to play. She loves her sisters. She eats, she drinks. Yes, she does have some days where she doesn't want to play or do anything, and those are the days I just lay with her all day. It takes a toll on you after a while. But I just don't know. 3 years ago, I promised Ruby the day she was diagnosed with cancer that I would always take her for a car ride. And I still do that to this day. This is the part of days she looks forward to. And so do I. I'm not ready to give up those car rides. I'm scared. Every day it's a challenge. on what I'm going to wake up to. If you have a moment tonight, could you please say a little prayer for Ruby? I want to say thank you to all of you that have loved Ruby and cared for her all these years. Thank you for loving my baby girl.